America, it's a sad day on Wine About It because I'm sitting next to one of my best friends, Liz.
It is a sad day. I'm surprised it lasted that long.
So the show's called Wine About It, so wine about it. Tell me what happened.
Oh gosh. Oh gosh, where do I start?
Wherever you want.
Okay, where should I start whining? Let's start at the beginning. Let's do this. So, gosh, I guess when it comes...
Why do you think you were targeted so heavily?
Because
they wanted you out.
They wanted me out so bad, and I think it's because a lot of the challenges that we did outdoors were things I was really good at.
Mm-hmm.
So with that said, that put me as a high competitor, and people saw that, so people saw me as a threat.
Yeah.
And I think that may have changed a little bit when we came indoors, but they still saw me as someone who would be able to compete at my standards. So.
Yeah.
And I'm just competitive, so.
So here's a little interesting topic.
Okay.
You and Derek are a couple.
Mm-hmm.
But
which may be shocking.
Y'all didn't really tell anyone that.
No.
Was that a strategy move?
That was kind of a strategy move, because if people knew that somehow we were working together, we'd both become targets.
Yeah. So y'all were working together.
In a way, yes. We didn't have much contact until the merge, honestly, because we were on separate teams the entire time. But after the merge, I mean, we had contact with each other, but it was pretty much understood. So, like, he told me, he was like, hey, if you have anything, use it now. They're trying to get you out. So we are helping each other in a way, just not a very noticeable way.
How does it feel knowing that he just voted you out? Because the one vote that wasn't for you was yours.
Oh, obviously. I think it's probably the best move he could have done, because if anyone voted for anyone else, they would see that there is some sort of split within.
Yeah.
So I think at the moment that was his best strategy, was to just kind of go with the crowd and not put a target on himself.
So would you say Derek was your closest ally, like he was the one you trusted the most, or was there someone else that was really like your number one?
So until the merge, or even after the merge, Derek was definitely an ally at all times, but that was kind of something understood between the two of us. And so beyond that, I feel that my biggest allies were Matt and John for a while, but once Matt got voted off, like, everything changed. Yeah.
So who would you like to see kicked off the island next?
I don't know. Now I have to see if I want to go through the middle or like the person at the top. Do I have to pick one person?
You can name like two and give different reasons.
Okay. My first person, which I guess was obvious with my vote, would have been Abrielle. Not Aubrielle.
Yeah.
Abrielle. Just because she's gotten immunity so many times through challenges.
Yeah.
Which was something I guess a lot of us didn't expect. So she would be the person that I would hope first, in order to keep people I'm more aligned with, well, mainly Derek, in. I guess if I had to choose anyone else, it would be someone kind of in the middle who's just been like floating under the radar, that I feel in a later challenge could just step up their game and get the immunity for that game. So.
Do you have someone in mind for that?
I feel like a lot of people are all just clumped in the middle. So, like Liliana, this was her first time ever getting immunity. And I feel like we have a lot of people like that, like Austin and Caroline, and just so, and Grant. Yeah. Most of the people are kind of all clumped in that area.
So on the flip side, who do you think might win?
Who do I think might win? I think it depends a lot on how these next two challenges go and who starts to shine. They've gotten a lot of what they consider the big names off and the big competitors off. So a lot of this depends now on who's going to be the big competitor.
So, like, you would probably pick Derek to win if you
I would hope Derek would win if I could pick.
Do you think he has a chance?
I think he has a chance, definitely. I think his strategy is to, like, not necessarily be the best one and be a target, but to not fail in a way. He's just trying to kind of maintain alignments with whoever he can.
Gotcha.
So that would be my hope if I had to pick someone.
So this is your first time playing Survivor.
Yeah.
So what was your kind of like relationship with Survivor as a game before coming in? Like, did you learn a lot about it? Did you kind of come in blind and just go for it?
I didn't. I guess you could say I came in blind because I didn't know enough about the show or about Survivor in itself. Besides the fact that like, okay, you're doing challenges and voting people off.
Yeah.
So yeah, I learned a lot more about like the logistical side of things and like working with tribes originally, and then getting down to everyone fending for themselves. Idols were interesting because
Yeah.
I didn't know like those things, like what they were, but they saved me so many times.
So you just kind of like made a strategy as you.
Oh yeah, I just my strategy, especially like for my first time, was just okay. Let's show up, see how it goes, and see what I can do. So.
Gotcha. So the show's called Wine About It. I know you love wine just as much as I do.
It's great.
But if you could pick a beverage to compare your game to today, it doesn't have to be wine or even alcoholic. It can be any beverage. What would it be and why?
Oh, that's an interesting question. I like the idea of Kool-Aid, and part of it is because like this was the first time I've had Kool-Aid in years. But for me, it was such a great way to get like a break from my type of life every day.
Yeah.
That it kind of brought me back to like having a lot of fun just to have fun. Which is not like I never have fun, but this is something completely different than what I would normally do. So I associate Kool-Aid a lot with that, and then that's like your hot summer outside drinking with hot outside.
That is the most wholesome answer we've got.
Oh, really?
About it. That was so good.
It's so perfect.
So, did you have fun today?
Oh, I had a ton of fun.
And would you want to play again?
I would play again. I would.
We're excited to have you back.
Oh,
Love you so much.
love you
This has
too.
been Wine About It. See you next time. Cheers. Oh my god. Hey, how's it going?
Oh.
It's been a while.
Yeah, great.
Welcome to Wine About It. This is the Exit Interview Show, and I'm here with John, the most recent person kicked off the island for Survivor Fire by Trial. So John, the show's called Wine About It, so wine about it. Tell me what happened.
Okay, honestly, I'm super surprised I made it to 7th place, but how dare you? Okay, this is Wine About It.
Yeah?
Are you kidding me? I'm the one who's supposed to be whining.
Are you not?
Sorry. I just wanted to rant. Hey, so, you guys. Yeah, I was super surprised I made it to 7. I wasn't really thinking I was gonna make it that far, but I'm happy I got like the connections and stuff.
Yeah.
And yeah, no hard feelings really.
Yeah.
Sorry, I can't really whine, but really
How'd you
no
think
hard
you were gonna do if you didn't think you would make it far?
feelings. Honestly, probably like double digits. Probably been like 10 or above.
Nice.
I really did not think I was gonna get this far. So.
Alright. So, who would you say is kind of running the game right now?
Oh, Abrielle, she's doing amazing. I don't know how she's doing it, but I mean, she's really good at problem solving. She's really strategic. But yeah, I think she really has close connections with people. I think I forgot to do that, like make an alliance with somebody, especially Abrielle. I should have done it with Abrielle and Caroline because, you know, go Team Teal. But yeah, I think Abrielle's doing fairly well.
So, you say you should have made an alliance with someone. Was there anyone in the game that you really trusted?
At first I didn't really trust Caroline as much, but once we got like halfway through, I became to like really trust her a lot. I guess because like whenever we were doing interviews together, we really like got along.
So she was like your number one?
Yeah, yeah, I would say Caroline. Yeah.
Gotcha. What do you think was the strongest part of your game today? What do you think got you to 7th?
I would say, I think at first playing it off like as an underdog a little bit, not being like too overconfident, but not also being like really weak-minded. And I think like my athletic skills in the beginning really paid off to get this far. But once it got down to like the first 10, I think that's when you really have to like step up your game. You can't really play an underdog anymore, and you gotta really take leadership, I guess.
So you think kind of just like the overall pacing is kind of what really helped you get where you were?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha. So, who do you want to be kicked out next?
Oh, who do I want to be kicked out? Probably Grant, just because, I don't know, I thought we were vibing pretty well. But like, once we were like in a room talking, like, I don't know. It's not like we didn't get along, because I think we did. But, I don't know, that shady game, I think, really got me.
Yeah.
It really like proved a lot of distrust between the 7 of us.
Yeah.
Once I saw like Grant kind of voted me a little bit, I was like, all right,
Yeah.
calm down, Grant. No. But I would want Grant. Sorry, Grant. But sorry, yeah.
So, on the flip side of that, who do you want to win?
I'll say either Abrielle or Caroline, but my number one would probably be Abrielle, because she, like, at first she was a team player and all, but I don't know, I don't think she was really like working out well, but like seeing her like come back like really proved herself.
Yeah.
Like, so I'm really rooting for Abrielle.
So, this is your first time playing Survivor.
Right.
Did you have any sort of knowledge of the game of Survivor coming into today, or did you kind of go in completely blind?
Not completely blind. I did watch half of one season of Survivor, although I didn't really understand the merger as much.
Okay.
Or like some idols, some immunity idols or dismissal. I don't know. That was a little confusing. But the whole like aspect of like voting, if you like lost a game or a challenge and voting a team player out, I got that.
Yeah.
pretty
Did
well.
that help you develop any sort of strategy that you wanted to use?
Not really. I honestly kind of went into the game blindfolded. Like, I wasn't really gonna like pay off that much. I don't know. I wasn't really trying. I would say I wasn't really trying at first. But then once I'm like, actually I'm doing pretty good, I was like, I guess I should actually try.
Yeah.
And it got me to 7th place, so I think that really helped.
Yeah. Okay. So the show is called what, live studio audience?
Whine about it.
So I'm a big wine fan. So I need to know, if you were to compare your game to any beverage, what would it be and why?
Like my experience, or like how I did?
Yeah.
I would say pink Moscato.
Okay.
Maybe not the pink part. Maybe just a Moscato, like
Okay.
a white. Just cause like, you know, I'm like pretty sweet, but like not too dry where I'm just like attacking people. I feel like red wine, oof, no, I'm good. But I think I'm a Moscato.
A Moscato. Interesting. All right. Well, did you have fun today, John?
Oh, I had so much fun today. Oh, it was great.
Good. And would you want to play again?
Oh, for sure. I think I
Well,
would.
we can't wait to have you back. This has been another episode of Wine About It with me, Claire. We'll see you next time. Cheers.